Hello everyone, I'm so excited to see you again. This week is all about Pride Sunday and Pride Month because we are in June and it's Pride Month. So it's when we celebrate the LGBTQ plus community. So today we're going to have some songs about how being different is great and have some craft. We're going to make a flag, and we're going to read some books. Are you ready to go? Great. So now we're going to have our first book. This one's called Except When They Don't by Laura Gell, illustrated or pictures by Joshua Hens. Boys play monster trucks with glee. Girls bake cakes and serve hot tea. Girls like pom-poms, pink and jewels. Boys like fighting, pirate duels. Girls sashay in sparkly shoes. Boys wear clothes of only blue. Boys cut bad guys down to size. Girls paint purple butterflies. Except when they don't. Boys build spaceships out of blocks. Girls delight in princess frocks. Girls think ponies are a blast. Boys like race cars, loud and fast. Girls perform to fairy songs. Boys play football all day long. Boys yell boo and run away. Girls like kittens and ballet, except when they don't. You might play with swords and knights, maybe twirl in flowered tights. You might tuck bears into bed or put earthworms on your head. You might like to paint your nails, maybe hike on nature trails. You might like to make a lot of noise or take baths with mermaid toys. You might think you need to choose dolls or robots, pinks or blues, except that you don't. Girls and boys like lots of things, Play-Doh, puzzles, queens and kings, dressing up and making forts, playing house and playing sports, flying planes and driving cars, hanging from the monkey bars, gazing up at distant stars, rock and rollin' with guitars, everywhere from near to far. Be exactly who you are. Yay! So now we're gonna have some songs. Are you ready? Okay, so this first one is all about rainbows, because on the Pride flag is the rainbow colors. That's their flag. So we celebrate them this month, and so we're going to sing some songs about rainbows and songs about being proud of yourself. So here we go. This one sounds like she'll be coming over the mountain, but it's about rainbows. Are we ready? Okay. I've got rainbows in my bubbles, yes I do. I've got rainbows in my bubbles, yes I do. When I blow up towards the sun, they have rainbows in everyone. I've got rainbows in my bubbles, yes I do. I've got rainbows in my bubbles, yes I do. I've got rainbows in my bubbles, yes I do. When I blow up towards the sun, they have rainbows in everyone. I've got rainbows in my bubbles, yes I do. Yay! So now we're gonna sing a song called The Rainbow Parade. Are you ready? Because sometimes people, not this year because it's been canceled, but normally sometimes on the last Sunday of June, there is a parade, a celebration for Pride. And people wear different colors and celebrate the LGBTQ plus community. Okay, so now we're going to sing our Rainbow Parade song. And it sounds like When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again. The children are marching into town, hurrah, hurrah. The children are dressed like rainbows as they come our way. Some wear orange, yellow, or red. Some wear rainbows on their heads. Oh, we're oh so glad that the children could come today. The children are marching into town, hooray, hooray. Some hold prisms as they come our way. our way. Some wear purple, green, or blue. Some wave rainbow streamers too. Oh, and we're all so glad that the children could come today. Yay! Okay, so now this song is about how special you all are, especially when we're different, and everyone we know is different, and that is awesome. So this one sounds like Are You Sleeping? But it's about being special. I am special, I am special, look at me, a very special person, a very special person, that is me, that is me. I am special, look at me, a very special person, a very special person, that is me, that is me. Yay! Now we're going to make a craft, and we're going to make a rainbow flag. Are you ready? Okay, so what it will look like is this. At the end, when we're all finished, it will look like this. And so this is what you will need. For this craft, you will need the colors of the rainbow in paper, glue, a stick or a popsicle stick or a stir stick, scissors, and tape. Okay, do you have everything? Or you can just watch to see what I'm doing and then make it later. Okay, so we have all of our pieces of paper, and I've cut them out with scissors so they're all the same shape. And so we're going to pick one that is going to be the main piece of paper. And one of my papers is a bit harder, it's a bit sturdier, so I'm going to pick that one. So I'm going to start with my orange, and then I'm going to make some strips out of these pieces of paper. So I'm going to cut them all at the same time so it's easier. But you might need help from your family to cut. Okay. Okay, so I have strips of all the different colors. So for our rainbow flag, the first color we need is red. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue my red down on the paper, the first one. See, I've done my red. So the next color is orange, but that's what the paper is. So I'm going to leave a strip of that color. So the next color is yellow. So I'm going to find my strip of yellow. I'm going to leave that space for the orange, and I'm going to glue it down. Okay, so next of the colors is green. So I find my green one. Now I can pretty much put the glue on the whole page left because that's all I'm going to be doing is putting down the colors. So next is green. And after that is blue. Don't like my, that's a bit better. And then put my last bit of glue down. And I'm going to put my purple. So now you have all of the colors on your flag. The colors are finished. So now we need to put our stick on our flag. So we're going to flip it over and take our stick, and we're going to put it on the right side when it's flipped over. And then we're going to get some tape. And we're going to tape our stick to our paper. Just going to cut some of that tape off. There, that's much better. So it's going to look like that. And then, once it's stuck, you have your flag, your special flag, so that you can wave your flag and show your friends. And maybe next year, if there is a parade, you can use your flag. So now we're going to read our second book. But first, what are we going to do? We're going to clean up. Are you ready? Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody do their share. So we're going to clean up our table. Get everything down and clean. Maybe move our special friend here. Okay, so now we're going to have our second book. This one's called The World Made a Rainbow by Michelle Robinson. All of the world had to stay home today. I wished that it didn't. I wanted to play. I missed everybody, my grandma, my friends. My mom said, you'll see once everything mends. Let's paint a big rainbow to put on display. When people pass by it and see, they'll say, all rainstorms must end, and this rainstorm will too. And they'll feel a bit happier, all thanks to you. So we dig out the paint pots. I love making art. We get lots of red, so that's where we'll start. But red makes me think of the chairs in my class. Mom gives me a cuddle. This rainstorm will pass. I can't reach the orange, but Mom has to work. And Dad's with my brothers, who's going berserk. I'll paint with the yellow. It's bright like the sun. I spread it around with the red. This is fun. I made my own orange, but I can't make green. I need blue for that, but the blue paint's wiped clean. I start to feel lonely. I start to feel sad. Then, how about odd bits of cardboard, says Dad. He cuts and I stick, and my brother helps too. We have to mix flour and water for glue. It looks really good, like the ocean, says Mom, and all of the adventures that will still go on. To beaches, the city, the forest, the park. The light couldn't shine if it never knew dark. And rainbows can't color the world without rain, so we get back to work on my rainbow again. I've never been quite sure what indigo's like. Dad laughs, indigo, like your very first bike. And they dig out a memory box I've never seen, packed with mementos from places we've been. I shout indigo as I spot my mom's jeans. Well, I can't cut them out, so we'll use magazines. Then Dad takes a picture for Graham, and I say, memories are good, we'll make more every day. My rainbow looks great. There's just Violet to go. Violet, the loveliest person I know. Violet, my best friend, I miss her so much. Mom fetches her laptop, let's put you in touch. And would you believe it, Violet feels just like me, and she's making a rainbow for people to see. We walk to see hers, and she walks to see mine. We wave to each other, and really it's fine. Not perfect, but neither's my rainbow. So what? I'm perfectly happy with all that I've got. Violet, my parents, my brother, my friends. And we'll still have each other when this rainstorm ends. Yay! Now we're going to sing a song that sounds like Twinkle, Twinkle, but it's about being proud of yourself. Are you ready? Okay. Special, special, special me, how I wonder what I'll be. In this big world I can be anything I want to be. Special, special, special me, how I wonder what I'll be. Yay! So now we're going to sing another song that sounds like Frère Jacques. Are we ready? And this one's about rainbows again. Because rainbows are such a fun thing, a fun picture to have, right? They make you happy, and they're flying all over the place right now. You might even see lots and lots of schools. All of the schools in the T, D, S, B, and a lot of the Catholic school boards have the flag waving right now, the special rainbow flag. So, are we ready to sing? Okay. I see rainbows way up high in the sky. They are red and orange, yellow, green, and blue, purple too. What a view! I see rainbows way up high in the sky. They are made from sunshine, shining through the rain. What a view! What a view! Yay! Now we're gonna do a poem, which has a bunch of words in it. It's kind of like a song. Are you ready? Okay. We are all born in a different way, how we look and what we say, of many sizes, colors too, the things we like, the things we do. We're sure glad it looks this way. The world is so colorful every day. If everyone were the same, you see, you wouldn't be you and I wouldn't be me. Yay! So now we're going to have our third book. It's called The Girl with Two Dads. Because lots of families are different. Some have two moms, some have two dads, some have a mom and dad. And so on Pride Month, a family like this would celebrate Pride. Okay, so The Girl with Two Dads by Mel Elliott. Pearl was so excited because a new girl was starting at her school tomorrow. Pearl loved making new friends, and she hoped the new girl would want to play with her. Pearl went to bed early that evening, and she hoped she'd be the first to meet the new girl. The next morning, Pearl got ready without being told. She untangled her hair, brushed her teeth, and tied her own shoelaces. When Pearl arrived at school, she saw the new girl plucking up the courage to say goodbye to her dad. Pearl smiled at her, and a cheeky grin came back. The new girl was going to be fun. Her name was Matilda. She could run really fast, climb tall trees, and loved jumping in muddy puddles. Just like me, thought Pearl with a smile. The next day, as Pearl skipped into school, she saw Matilda saying goodbye to her dad, but something was different. Pearl noticed that this dad was different to yesterday's dad. Pearl was confused, so she asked her new friend, "Where's your mom?" "One mom and one dad isn't what every family has. I have two dads. We love each other," replied Matilda. Pearl shrugged and said, "Okay, cool. My dad is a teacher," said Pearl. "What do your dads do?" "One is a doctor and one is a builder," replied Matilda. "I'd love to be an architect. My dad said you could come round for dinner tomorrow." Pearl couldn't wait. Her dad was really fun, and with two dads at Matilda's house, it would be double the fun. If Pearl's dad loved cake and sweets as much as my dad, then maybe we'll have them for dinner, thought Pearl. After what seemed like the longest day ever, it was time for Pearl to meet Matilda's dads and head to their house for dinner. They sat at the table, and Pearl wondered what cake or treat they would be having, but when dinner arrived, it was the same food that she had at her house. And when Pearl wanted to jump on the bed, Matilda's dad said she should sit quietly instead. Matilda's family wasn't turning out to be as different as Pearl had hoped they would be. When Pearl arrived home, her mom asked, "How was Matilda's? Was it good fun?" "Well," said Pearl, "it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. Matilda's dads made me eat healthy food. They wouldn't let me jump on the bed, and they have all these rules," huffed Pearl. "They are not that cool after all. In fact, they are really boring, just like you and Dad." Yay! So I hope you've had fun today, learning all about different kinds of families and different kinds of people and pride in the LGBTQ+ community. So I hope maybe on Sunday you might have see stuff on TV, or maybe there's some events online that you can see about all of the celebrations for Pride. So now we're going to say our goodbye song, and I will see you later. The day is done and we had fun. The day is done and we had fun. We'll see you again next week, but for now the day is done. Bye guys, I'll see you later. Happy Pride!